Hey, we're striking matches,
and you're watching Bull Sessions.
in the Skype live studio.
So you guys are warmed up now, right?
Yeah. Guitar got a little tired there at the end. It just kind of, sort of drifted out of tune and
Oh, yeah,
got
it was
sleepy.
me.
It's okay.
So you guys have done Nashville, and you've done songs for Nashville. How many songs have you guys wrote?
We've had 8 songs on the show. So, yeah, that's been really fun.
How many songs have we written all together, though? 7 million.
That's a lot.
We're going to play them all.
Give or
right
take.
Awesome.
Give or take a million. I don't know.
And you guys have been at the Grand Ole Opry quite a few times, too,
we
haven't
just
you?
played our 45th the other night.
This past weekend, we just did our 45th appearance on the Opry. It was amazing.
Do you guys have an apartment that you live there? Or
Yeah, they...
and you
They
just
do actually put us in the same dressing room every night. There's a room. All the rooms have titles. So, like, if it's your debut, you go in this one room, and so the one that they put us in every time it's called It Takes Two, and so it's got pictures of Johnny and June, and just all the famous duos, even Blake and Miranda, and so that's always cool to be in that room.
And you guys just recently had an album come out, correct?
We did, yes.
Tell us about it.
Well, we made it with our hero T-Bone Burnett, and it just came out a couple of weeks ago, and it was our debut album. It was an absolute dream come true to finally put that out. I think that's something that when you're a kid, you always just dream about that, and it's finally here. It hasn't quite sunk in.
Yeah.
I'm sure it will sometime, but probably when
Maybe
we
in
put
about
the
10
second-
years.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
It takes some time for that to actually happen. I have a feeling you don't really think that it's gonna be something that's actually happening until that happened when I was like 22 years old, and I'm 50 now.
Yeah.
Sorry, Danny.
I mean, when we were buying records and just when we were kids or even just growing up and just thinking how cool it would be to, for this to be in the store, or for you to have your very own record out, and it was just something that, I don't know, we've been a band for 6 years, and so to now put out our debut record, it took a while. I mean, but it just made it taste all the sweeter, when it finally got here.
So how did you guys link up?
We actually met, so I'm from outside of Philadelphia originally, and Justin is from outside of Atlanta, Georgia, and we both moved to Nashville to be guitar players, thinking we'd both, we'd go, we didn't know each other at the time, but we'd go and play for other artists, and so went to a school there called Belmont University to major in guitar, because when you're 18, that sounds like a really smart thing to do.
We can't do math, and so the thing is, accounting just didn't
didn't
appeal
really
to us.
suit us. So that's where we met. Actually, was a guitar class at Belmont University.
Yeah, it was the first week of school, and us coming in as freshmen, neither of us knew a soul in town in Nashville, and they had us in these seminar classes, which was freshman to senior, every guitar major all together, kind of like we all are gathered here today, and the deal was they were making all the freshmen get up in front of the rest of the class 2 by 2, just selecting you at random off the roll, and you had to get up with this random stranger and just improvise something in front of the rest of the class, and it was just this cruel hazing trial by fire thing to do on the first day. And Sarah was actually the only girl in the class, and I remember it was just sort of kind of kickball mentality. I think none of the guys wanted to wind up with the girl in the class, because I was from small town Georgia, and I had never actually seen a girl guitar player before, with the exception being maybe Bonnie Raitt, but that was kind of it. And so sure enough, they were going down, and people were crashing and burning kind of by design, and they picked me, and they picked Sarah, and I was thinking, great, here we go, lucky me. And we got up, and I said, well, do you play any blues or something? And she whipped out her slide and just kind of proceeded to leave everybody's jaw on the floor, including mine. And even then, it was like, well, that was really fun. That was easy. We should do that again. And that was 7 years ago.
Yeah. And we did, that's how we started, we jammed together on, playing guitar and just on songs we liked, and figured out after a while we had both written songs for forever. And so started writing together, started playing around town a little bit, doing, writers' rounds, and just kind of for fun. And eventually people started to come up to us and they'd say, well, what's your band name? Who are you? And at first we were kind of like, no, we're just doing this as like a guilty pleasure. It's just fun. And eventually we started having a fun with it, and liked it enough that we went ahead and quit our other gigs and did it full time. So so that was 6 years ago, 7 years ago.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And now you're here with us.
Here we are.
Yeah, here we are.
All right, so it is Portland. We're a little weird here. I'm going to ask you a
That's
weird
cool.
question.
All right.
Yeah.
Both of you have to answer, just not at the same time.
Okay.
What's your favorite smell?
Ooh.
That's an easy one, and we're in Portland, so I mean, half of you
Yeah,
probably even
this
know
is
what
an
I'm going to
easy
say. Coffee, obviously.
Ah!
Yeah, that'd have to be mine too, actually.
Ooh.
What heaven smells like.
I hope.
All right, that's weird enough, I guess.
That's
Yeah,
it?
was that weird
Wow.
enough? Okay, that was easy. Yeah.
All right, you got some other songs for us to play. Let's give it
Yeah,
up for
yeah.
Striking Matches. They're going to play some more songs for you.